it. No. Neither can the fans here.
Can you believe it? We are back for the 7th season of the NHL series. Hey guys, Juju22 here, and I hope you guys are doing well. If that scared you, I'm very sorry about that. But of course, it wouldn't be a stream if I didn't do this. All right, and also, hey, what's up, Atticus and Jose? How you doing, man? And yes, the Seattle Kraken are one of the teams. I did post this in the I posted this in the Discord chat, but I'll pull it out here really quickly. I'll just share this with no, copy the text, please. Thank you. So here are the teams. Oh. Oh yeah, let me cut this down a little. Hey. There we go. Jose should join my team. CE on one team. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But then when you see what teams are available, and then once you see where you ended up, then it makes more perfect sense where everybody ended up. But once you see it, then we can make some decisions or anything like that. But yeah, among them include, yes, the Seattle Kraken, but it also includes teams like the New Jersey Devils and the Carolina Hurricanes and Vegas Golden Knights, among others. So yeah, so don't be surprised if, yeah, even if Chaos Elite is separated, or are they? But even if they are, at least it makes sense where some of these people go, especially for those who have actually watched the show and have, paid attention. But without any further ado, and this will be a relatively quick video, if only because I do have a family get-together at the start of the next hour, so I don't want to take too long. If time permits, we'll do an exhibition game, but that's all we're gonna do because I will just say that tomorrow we can officially start um, the next season. But without any further ado, are you guys ready? And also, hey Logan, by the way, you're also in the season. By the way, Logan. Yes, Logan, you're actually a player in this, as is Wally. Actually, we'll start in about 3 minutes past the hour. So before we start, but yeah, Logan, you're in this, as is Wally, and we'll wait a few minutes before for a couple more people, and then I'll explain like, okay, well, why did this team draft the way that they did, or why did they acquire the pieces they needed, or or stuff like that. Also, hey, what's up, Brandon? But I'll give it another 3 minutes, so this is also a good time to go get snacks and drinks and stuff like that. And hmm. Well, I'm not going to say anything. I'll mention it to friends of mine, but it's a different thing. Also, hey, what's up? I can't even talk. Joshua, what's up? And of course, Joshua's also going to be in it. But anyway, how's everything going in Joshua's neck of the woods? But it is nice to see you there, Wally. And by the way, I'll have to check back with what happened in the main event. I just know that it was Wally and Atticus on opposite teams, with Atticus teaming up with Azrael, and then Wally was teaming up with Jamar. I didn't get to see the match because by the time the match was about to start, I had to leave and go run errands and things like that. Oh, yes, I will definitely. You know what? I'll DM you after the show, so this won't even be a long show. So I'm happy that you're doing good. Well, in that case, I'll give it one more minute then instead of two. But yeah, that would be a good idea. That would be a good idea. But I was very happy with what happened on the last episode of the Christmas special that you did, or the holiday special that you did, Atticus-san. Okay, without any further ado, it's time to share with with you who's on what roster and so on and so forth. Now I'm gonna go in the order of. Now these are the 8 teams in question are the 8 teams that made it past the first round in the playoffs last year. The first 4 are those who lost in the second round. The next 2 lost in the conference finals, and then the second to last team lost in the Stanley Cup Finals, and then the last team is the one that won it all. So so we're gonna go in that order. So with that said, let's go to our first team, the Seattle Kraken. And this is also a good time to uh, keep the I'm the I'm the real winner, Wally. I'm now on the road to get tag reign number 6. So I guess is it accurate to say that Atticus Black is quote unquote the Kane of LTD? I've said that I was the Tony Gurria, but Atticus is the Kane of LTD, because if you remember, Kane had um, multiple tag team reigns with different partners. So just wanted to put that up there. Hey, what's up, Jamar? All right, now that we got that out of the way, yeah, it comes as no surprise that Shifty the Clown is on the Kraken. His favorite team before that was the Los Angeles Kings, but that was before Seattle Kraken ever came out. Then, of course, we have Wally Johnson on the same line as Shifty, and then on defense, you have, as far as the starters there, you have Frostbite and Blaze McCoy. So those are your defensive starters. And finally, the goalie is biological. And of course, you guys need all the help you can get. I can tell you that. But yeah, those are the ones that are on the Kraken. So of course it's going to be headed up by Shifty the Clown, because who else could it be? Definitely. Also, great to see you there, Jamar. All right, so that's who's on the Kraken. I don't think anybody has any objections with the Kraken for those who are in it. But now we go to, yep, this is the draft, or this is the results of the draft, and possible trades if any trades can be made. But I'm just showing the results of it. Now we go to the Oilers, the Edmonton Oilers. So the Oilers have, replacing Crushing Kelly, is our very good friend Firestar, and on the other hand is our good friend the Lion King, AJ Cool Kid, and Triple B. Hey, what's up, Clinton? So those are the offensive starters, but the defense includes Shadow Knight. So yes, Shadow Knight is the one defensive starter, and the goalie is Mike Wasson. No surprise there. I don't think anybody has any objections there. And then up next is the Toronto Maple Leafs, one of the original 6 franchises. And in fact, they are the only representatives of the original 6 that are represented here. But yeah, great to see you there, Clinton. So, of course, this is more or less the same team as they had last year. And that's Speranza Dancy, Peter Griffin on offense. And on defense, they have James Gamer and Joker, Brooklyn Joker. And of course, and of course, my good friend who is a big fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs IRL, Matthew Cole. No relation to Michael Cole or even Bob Cole. Both are both are broadcasters, but Michael Cole is of WWE fame, and then Bob Cole is of Hockey Night in Canada fame, like back in the day. Anyway, how's it going there, LD? Okay, and then next up is a team of great interest, and that is the New Jersey Devils. And here's who they got in the draft. Of course, they got 2 prominent members of the DWO. Yeah, it's just sad though that the Thrashers they ended up moving to Winnipeg and they became the Jets. But yeah, I was sad that they lost because they just did not have enough dedicated fans for the Thrashers, to keep going. I really wish they did, but on one hand, I'm happy that Winnipeg got its team back, but on the other hand, I'm sad for those dedicated fans who really did love the Atlanta Thrashers. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, so the 2 offensive starters are Najee and Diamond Light, but on defense, defense, you have Jacob Baker, and of course you have the kid Jose Blanco. Yes, Jose Blanco is a defenseman. But that was something that the New Jersey Devils needed was some defense. Hopefully, we'll get a word from Jose in a moment. And the one goalie is Adidra Lewis, aka Munchie. So, any thoughts on that, Jose? But yeah, I was sad that the Thrashers left, though. Because as happy as I was for the Winnipeg Jets to come back, I was just as sad for the Thrashers because, well, so, oh, no worries, Brandon. We'll get to that. Oh, we'll get to that though. If you know, you know. But well, I guess Jose has to come up with his thoughts though. And next up are the Dallas Stars, another returning team from last time. Yeah, that's the thing. Like Atlanta doesn't have a great hockey market. Like Boise would be better off getting a team, really. I'm surprised they haven't gotten one. But I guess they have to, think about, okay, well, is there going to be television that's via like it's like the market share, I guess, is what they're looking for. Yes, as a matter of fact, I found a spot for you, and in fact I haven't even introduced you to your team yet. But anyway, the Dallas Stars have more or less the same people that they had last time, with my good friend Adrian as the lone offensive starter. And then wait. Who's the other? Oh yeah. I'm sorry. And Logan. How did I forget Logan? No, Logan is also in there too. My bad. And then on defense, you have Ram and Joshua James. And then, of course, the goalie is someone of interest of our good friend Azriel, and that's Patty Chase, or Patty Cakes, as we always call her. The Idaho Steelheads. Yeah, I was hoping one day that Idaho gets a team, um, but I guess, hmm, you know what? Even Idaho would be a better place than, say, the the Arizona Coyotes, because I'm sorry, but Arizona's just not cutting it anymore. So yeah, they'd be better off going to Idaho or Quebec, because Quebec still wants that team, still wants a team of their own. So I would love to see it though. They're affiliated with the Stars. Ah, I see. But yeah, our good friend Patty's with the Stars. I mean, then again, she is a superstar. You know what? Says Atticus. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Was it something I said? I think Brandon says Reaper. I'd. Oh, oh gosh. Of course you would say that, Atticus. Well, anyway. All right, three more teams left. Next up is the Carolina Hurricanes. So with the Hurricanes, you have making fun of the states. Yeah, it took me a while. Like, wait, what are you talking about? But anyway, we have Atticus Black this time uh, as a right winger, and then of course you have Jamar as well. I mean, this is a great team that just needed some depth pieces, is what they needed on, especially on offense. And on defense, you have not one, not two, but three defensemen, or three defenders, I should say. So one of them, of course, is Atticus's brother. So you do have your brother with you. Is it consistently associated with corn? Oh gosh, I think I know where you're going with that one. Shit. Anyway, so yeah, Azriel is on your team as a defenseman, much like he did last time. Darius Helms, and of course a newcomer in our very good friend Mitty. And I asked Mitty a long time ago if she wanted to be in this, and she said yes. So yes, Mitty is going to be in it. So any thoughts on this, Atticus? And of course, you already have a goalie in Anderson, and he's really good. But yeah, any thoughts on this, Atticus? Before I go to the next team. Meow 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 meow. No, just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Although that is a clue to the next team. But yeah, out of character. Yeah, 2 weeks ago we were supposed to have our Christmas party, but somebody in my family got sick, so we had to postpone it. And the earliest that we could do it was all the way up to today. So we had to postpone it for 2 weeks, and now we're gonna have it today. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Jamar and I don't exactly like each other. Oh, really? I don't know if that's true about as far as Jamar is concerned. Hmm. Well, I'll let you see the other two teams, and then we can make a decision in terms of, okay, well, who can we trade Jamar for? Obviously, I would rather you trade him for another right winger, at least to make the trade uh, more sufficient. I don't, we'll see what Jamar also says. I don't want to make a decision without him, but if I don't see him, then oh well. Okay, let's look at the last two teams, starting with relative of the cat, and that is the Florida Panthers, who if you didn't know, they were the runners-up in the Stanley Cup Finals last year. And here's who they got. They got, of course, the hometown kid, Insane One, but they also got King Ace, formerly known as Jordan Walker, but now known as King Ace. And on defense, and you asked me, Chris Frost, where are you? Well, here you are as a defenseman because they needed some defense. As their defenders, like once you get past Aaron Ekblad, who's a great defender, once you get past him and Uyghur, like then what do you have? So you have him, and then you have yours truly, Toad, and of course Cole Weston, another Florida guy, or someone who loves to go to Florida. All right, as talented as he is, he's a carbon ripoff of. Oh, I see. Like so in other words, you like Atticus Black is not a fan of Jamar the character. Not so much the man behind Atticus doesn't like um, Jamar the person. It's more so Atticus the character and Jamar the character that don't like each other. I just want to specify that that's the case because I had like a beef with War, and it was more so. Well, actually, that's not a good example. I'm sorry. Um, oh yeah, I'm sorry. I think the better example would be me and Count Drathnog, because my character and his character might not like each other, but I respect him as a person, and by I mean the man behind the character of TJ. Yeah, I kind of figured that that's what it was. Okay, very cool. So yeah, and to answer Chris's comment, yes, you are on defense, and they need it. They definitely need as much defensive help as possible. Well, the only beef I'm gonna have is some roast beef. All right, and then of course, if you didn't know, the Vegas Golden Knights are the IRL defending world champions. And here's who they got. They got Clinton Flippin at left wing, and then the only other guy that they got was Jet Strike at right wing. I mean, you already have superstars like Mark Stone and Jack Eichel and Max Pacioretty, and William Karlsson, who's another guy that uh, that definitely brings it. And then on defense, you have the Broken Twitch and Brandon Cuevas. So who is available to trade if I want to trade Jamar? Okay, let's see. If if I know Jamar the way I do, he would much rather be traded to. Well, actually, I'm not sure. Let's take a look. I'm gonna go over to because I know that there's no. Let me go back. Let me go over to no. Is it rosters? Player movement. That's it. Because this is where I can actually make a trade and not have to do more than I absolutely. He'd want to be with Wally, except Wally's already a right winger, but I could probably let's see. Hmm, on the Kraken. Let's see. Um, well, I can't trade Shifty because that's his favorite team. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, let me go to the Hurricanes and and the Kraken. It's in alphabetical order, so I'm going this way. There we go. Okay. So, well, I can make the trade. I would just have to convert somebody. I would have to convert, say, Jamar and say, let's see, two of the two pieces I can trade off the bat. I could trade. You could either trade for Frostbite or Blaze McCoy, and then I would have to convert one of them into an offensive player, whilst converting Jamar into a defensive player. So now the question is, well, okay, well, who are you going to trade for, though? You'll take McCoy. All right. Wait, can I? Oh, I forgot. I have to hit the square button, and then okay, and then hit X to finish. Okay. All right. Let's see what that does. I'll have to hang on a second. Let me get my my spreadsheet to make it known that okay. Okay, let me refresh that. So yeah, I'll have to make the switch off camera, if only because it takes a little bit of time. Or actually, yeah, I'll have to do that off camera because again, that's going to take some time. But as far as those on the Vegas Golden Knights and or the Panthers, I don't think there were any objections on any of those teams, as I had already went through all the other teams. So really, the only person that um, got traded, or two people that got traded, was Jamar and Blaze McCoy. So unless anybody else has any objections, I think that should do it. So as they all say, speak now or forever hold your peace. Yeah, that was like my timer. I don't have the think music from Jeopardy, back in the day. I object, not enough penalty flags. Okay, so hmm, let's see. Um, well, if I want to have time to speak with Atticus, or even do a voice chat with him over the phone, I definitely want to give myself enough time for that. So I will say this though, I will make the changes off camera, but by tomorrow, especially once I get back from service at the church I go to. So once I get back from church, um, I'll settle in and then get get the season ready. So that's what's going to be on tap for tomorrow. But for tonight, obviously, it'll be a very quiet night, as again I have family coming over. But with all that said, I will see you for the start of season 7 of the NHL series. I'm making dinner right now. Ooh, wait, I wonder what is it? Is it roast beef or is it I'll be in I'll be free in 20? Okay, not bad. And then LD says, "Hey Atticus, buffalo wings. That sounds good. Just know that buffalo wings are not always created equal. Because some people make the mistake of putting too much vinegar. Other people make the mistake of putting too much spice to the point of burning your tongue or just making you or just giving you the runs. There's always that balance of flavor, heat, and also the quality of the chicken. Roast beast. I know we make that joke all the time, especially after the Grinch came out. Yeah. So with that, I'm gonna end off the stream, but I hope you guys are happy for the most part. And good luck. Needs to be made from buffalo though. Yeah. I still don't know why they call it buffalo wings, even if it didn't come from buffalo. It probably should originate from it, but what do I know? What do I know? Well, this is the Blue Toad saying goodbye, and I will see you tomorrow for the start of season 7. Until then, this is your host, Juju22, signing off. Have a good one, and for Atticus, I'll talk to him when he's ready. Have a good one.